Welcome to PQs for Breakthroughs, where I ask you powerful questions so you can get powerful answers to your everyday challenges. Okay, so I often call myself a recovering procrastinator. I don't know if you can relate, if you tend to procrastinate. Maybe you're procrastinating about something while you're watching me right now. But for those of us who sometimes struggle with procrastination, it's so important to note that number one, procrastination and perfectionism are related. And perfectionism really is rooted in fear. So a lot of times we're procrastinating because either we feel overwhelmed by everything that we feel we have to do and we're afraid we're not going to get it right. Sometimes it is a matter of not thinking that what we have in mind is going to be good enough. And so we keep pushing it off so we can think a little bit more about how to do whatever it is we need to do. And in the meantime, the clock just continues to tick and tick and tick. And in fact, what we end up having a lot of times is we're procrastinating, we're not doing anything, but we have this just feeling, this burden that we're supposed to be doing something else. So even when we're trying to relax, we really can't when we're procrastinating. So I've got a very simple PQ for you if you have been procrastinating. If you were to just get started for 5 minutes, what would you do? If you were to just get started on whatever the project is for just 5 minutes, what would you do? You see, when we procrastinate, we're usually thinking of the big picture. And the big picture doesn't break the goal down into small, doable pieces. And when you do that, you can get started. So what could you do for just 5 minutes? Whether you need to clean out the garage or get started on that term paper or the report, or maybe it's something really big, like a book that you want to write. What could you do for just 5 minutes that would get you going? Typically, once we've started for 5 minutes, it becomes a lot more obvious what we need to do next. Then we start to get into flow. But getting started is what we must do in order to conquer our procrastination. So if you want more PQs for breakthroughs, just go out to my website, valerieburton.com/PQs. And remember, you get your most powerful answers when you ask powerful questions. I'll talk to you next time.